Hi everyone and welcome to Sunday Night Live. I hope everyone is doing all right. RJP in the comments. Yes, I managed to get a couple more yesterday. So I'm hoping to find as many mimics as possible. Like sooner rather than later, please, would be very nice. I think we're good. Yeah, we're definitely live. That would have been embarrassing. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing all right. Obviously, we've got a little while until Grim Forest actually opens. It's like a whole nother hour or so. Big Easy, 97. I'm trying to think where I've got to now. Yeah, I'm also at 97. So I'm hoping for 3 as quickly as possible. Mohammed, welcome, buddy. Yeah, I'm hoping to find the last 3 tonight. Oh, we got another one of these tickets. At least I think most people will be able to get him in time for the champion chase, which is, let's pull up the old calendar. And bring it over. Hold on, wait a minute. One sec, guys. Let's bring full screen. And there we go. I can actually mark off Fire Night now because that is done. Oh, I don't know why it's not doing that. In fact, sod it. Ignore the Fire Night. When is Champion Chase? It starts on Friday. So we've actually still got a little while until it happens. That's always good. Evening, sunshine. How are you? Let's get that done. It's quite annoying that there's no overlap for the Fire Knight. It kind of sucks burning loads of energy without getting Gear Hunters done at the same time. But it is what it is. What can you do? What can you do? The stream latency is a bit slower than it would normally be tonight, so I think it's on about a 25-second delay. So if you ask me any questions, just bear in mind there's a little bit of a delay before I can respond. Oh, at least that worked out all right then, Mohammed. I guess if you're not going for the fusion, then probably don't go for any of the events. Just use it as an opportunity to save for the next one. Unless you're trying to make the fragments up elsewhere. Which is probably going to get a little bit intensive in terms of shards. I'm quite tempted to max out the champion training that ends tomorrow. But also, champion training is just like the worst. Probably my least favorite of any event that they run. Because I've never actually got anything to level up. SKB, welcome, buddy. How is life in SKB town? Steve, welcome, buddy. Nice to see you. Yeah, Mohammed, actually there's a really good viability in that. You'd probably get the fragments for cheaper than you would buying shards. So sometimes if you're willing to drop a little bit of money, it's actually well worth it doing it that way. Evening, Chief. Nice to see you, mate. We haven't got much left in terms of 3 stars. How many more points? I could just book someone. That would be an easy win. But I'm kind of would only be doing it for the book. So it would be a little bit counterintuitive if I spanked like 5 books to get 1. Let's see if it loads. Well, that's no good, SKB. Also, look at this. These guys are going in for those fragments. 26k of champion training is fucking miserable. Absolutely misery. No torture today. Well, funny you say that. There might be like a little bit of torture. Because, and I think you know what's coming, there is this thing called S19 and it can absolutely blow my frickin' balls. But it is 20 remnant fragments. But I just don't know how you're supposed to do it. Sorry, my camera's probably in the way. With that lineup, because none of them have really got any CC. So I don't know how you're supposed to deal with the double Taras in the beginning. Unless we just build them to nuke. I don't know. It's not looking like... I don't think that's how I want to spend my night. We did Misery stream on Thursday, and it was quite freaking miserable, let's be real. So maybe we'll just do easy stages tonight. How about we actually have, like, I have some fun. Rather than everyone just enjoying me not having fun. Norby, alright buddy. Nice to see ya. But there is always a room for misery. You never know, we might just get stuck into some Cursed City, but probably not S19. Still got some of the more fun bosses to do. We have done most of our daily quests. We could actually do Tag Team Arena for once. I hate Tag Team Arena. Exactly. Are you not entertained? I went to bed so angry on Thursday night. Like, I was laying in bed and I was fucking seething. Like, absolutely and utterly seething. Oh, Toby, that is not fun. I actually recorded a video today that will probably come out on Wednesday, which is all about Fire Night Hard. And the long and short of it is Fire Night Hard is just misery. Yeah, Matthew, the Fire Night in Cursed City this time round. I did it. I swear I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't have this as my ally attacker. But I've seen a few people just rock it with a bunch of cold hearts, so that is always an option. Angry rather than angry. Yeah, I mean, I was genuinely annoyed after the Thursday night stream. Like, not enough to lose sleep over, but I was pissed off. And then I think about 2 hours before Grim Forest reset, I just went around and cleared up the bosses and just took it down normally. I like it, one Jake. But yeah, I mean, I'm lucky. Fire Night 10 for me is... Well, I don't actually do Fire Night 10. I do stage 6. Because the difference... Like, my team can fail stage 10, and I hate doing failed dungeon runs. It's such a waste of energy. But I'm lucky because I've now got 2 newts. Before having 2 newts, then you're just like relying on RNG. I think I made a little... Yeah, I did this. So this was all for my video that I recorded earlier. Just 5 champions that I kind of couldn't live without for Fire Knight. And Neldor just comes out on top every single time. He's just very good. Matthew, how many frags do I have for the fusion? I think it's 50. It's either 45 or 50. It's 50. And that was after doing the Fire Knight today. I went for 15 fragments in the Summon Rush. Just because, I don't know, just kind of because. Chief, it's so true. It's so true. I do mention something in the video, and I don't know if that champion was actually in that list. Let's have a look. If you are struggling with Fire Knight hard, he's not in there. I think it was Steel Skull. I was using Steel Skull. Obviously, he puts up increased defense, and that in combination with faultless defense, that can get rid of 5 stacks quickly, but it's still just misery. Where are we in chat? I smoke and stream. I've been playing Raid now for about 6 years. I started in 2020, according to that badge there. And yeah, Toby, until you get nuked, Fire Knight is just purely mental gymnastics. Did I get anyone good in the Summon Rush? I got nothing. I pulled, I think, either 5 or 7 sacreds, and I got epics. That's all I got. Sushi, welcome, buddy. Chief, I found that it works. There was a time where it didn't, but it seems to be working for me at the moment. Wait, we found out, didn't we, recently, a couple of streams ago, that there were a couple of things that can stop it. I think shield can stop it from reflecting, and instead it will just reflect 1. I think it was when we were doing the Cursed City version last rotation. I'm sure it was that, and it was the shield stopping him from reflecting 5 times. Yep, one jick. That appears to be the crux of it, to be fair. Toby, very RNG Mavara team. Nice. Well, whatever it takes to get it done is what it needs to be done. It's just one of those things. But yeah, Fire Knight is just pure pain. But it was also the way when what am I? Talk, Dan, talk. It was also the way before we got hard mode dungeons. Fire Knight was always the difficult one out of the 4. And that has translated across big time into hard. But I'm currently... I actually need to change my setup because I saw that it was taking a bit too long. I've been seeing if I can speed it up using Garrel, even though that is not a Fire Knight champion in the slightest. But like with Fire Knight on normal, it's the waves that take the time. Yeah, Chief, you might be right there. There's definitely something that plays with it, because when we did it on stream, sometimes it was taking not just 1, but maybe like 2 or 3 stacks, and it was never giving us the full 5. But I thought it was to do with the shields. I did watch the stream back, and it felt like the shield was preventing it from happening. Mohammed, do you have Vizix yet on your account? Because Vizix is really, really solid for Fire Knight normal. She's good for the waves, because she can provoke. And then she's got her double hitter that also reduces turn meter. Get him down with a little bit of help from... Oh, Newt will do the trick. Mohammed, I well recommend using Vizix for normal Fire Knight. I used her in my normal team. And I think I used Apothecary, Vizix, and then I changed Apothecary for Deacon in the end, I think. The roots. Yeah, Fire Knight, absolute pain in the ass. There's no way of getting around it. One Jick, that is a very good question. If, and I mean, look at this. This is becoming like the story of my life at the moment. I once again completely forgot to push Platinum. Every single week I forget. I got about halfway last night and I thought, right, today let's just push up. Completely forgot. So in theory, I probably could go for the Deck of Fate. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's an awakening on, is it Mortal Soul Stones? It probably says it right in front of me. From Mortal. So it's only Mortal. I don't have many of them, so I haven't got enough to do a Deck of Fate. But if we think that during Deck of Fate there's... Oh, my brain. Is it 40 cards to flip in total? And a Mortal Soulstone gives you 90 points. You need 1,000 points per flip. You would need a absolute crap ton of Mortals to get it done. And because I'm a nerd, I kind of might not go for it until... Where is it? This. Next time I do a Deck of Fate, I want to make sure I like complete the whole thing, and I'm not going to do that with my Soul Collection for this one. So I don't know. Yeah, and what SKB said, Allure is top pick for Fire Knight normal. Allure is absolutely awesome. I think I have 2 of them built. Yeah. Just put 2 of them in and take the shield down as quickly as possible. Yeah, I agree with Tyler there. Jess, what is happening in Raid World that I haven't already done? Yeah, watch out, Sonny. Steve will tell you off. Let's burn some silver keys in there while I decide what we're going to do. In fact, let's run it rather than background it. Is everyone using the new background battle for Doom Tower? It is awesome. It's one of my favorite things they've put in the game in a little while. Yeah, one Jake, that's probably not a bad shout, because when you look at what's up for grabs, if I'm not mistaken, it's swift parry accessories and stuff like that. And if you're an idiot like me and keep forgetting to do Platinum Arena, it might be pretty much the only way to get them. Yeah, Steve's on patrol. Right, Tiger. I read that as 1200 for a second then, but 200 is wicked. That's really good. I wish I had 200 Mortal Soul Stones, but I am weak. I am way too weak to save Soul Stones. I'll save shards, I'll save brews, chickens, anything in this game, but I suck at saving Soul Stones. It's just too tempting when it comes to champ upgrades. Yeah, Chief, it is a bit annoying. In fact, it's really annoying, to be honest. Go on, Nishak, do your bomb thing. Okay, that's those done. Also, big brain advice, tip, word of warning to absolutely everyone that's doing hard Doom Tower. Don't do your silver keys. Not the secret rooms, sorry. Don't do your secret rooms until you've got to the Dark Fae, because then you'll get more attempts at stage 120. It's not a lot, it's like 12 more attempts, but those 12 more attempts, it's all lethal gear at the end of the day. So save all your secret rooms until you reach as high as you can, whether that's 120, 80, or even 40. Just don't use them until you get to the end. And the same goes for normal. Yeah, Tiger, I get that. For mythical souls, it is an absolute game changer. But on the other hand, you can end up in this position where I've got all these lovely mythical souls, but I don't have the bloody mythical champions to put them on. Tiger, I did a whole video about it at some point. I think... I can't remember what I called it. I'll dig it out. But I think there's a reason they call them silver keys, because you can either do this for Dark Fae and get more attempts, or if you save your secret rooms on any other rotation until the end, do all of your farming on normal stage 120, and then you'll get a crap load of 3 to 4 and 4 to 5 star crafts, and then you just turn them all into silver. So it's always worth saving your silver keys until the end of the rotation. Chief, I don't think you get given the quest if you can't do a relic craft. I was playing around with it yesterday. But now we have relics to craft. We can do that. SKB, I know I said there won't be any misery. But now there might be some misery. Not from blue ones anyway, but we have got one legendary craft. Go on, give me a mythical. It'll just be freaking hilarious. Nope. Spore burst. Let's be real. It's a bit shit. But we can't complain. Nah, we can live with that. That's fine. Toby, so what I mean... Sorry, I probably didn't make that very clear. Rather than spend your silver keys, I more mean don't do the secret rooms. That's more where I was going with that. Because obviously you do have to use your silver keys every day, otherwise they will reset. But just save these, because if you've got one silver key, you get 2 back by doing one of these rooms. So if you wait until you're at the end, you'll get an extra 12 silver keys, which is 12 extra attempts at lethal gear. Or if you go into normal on other rotations, that's 12 extra attempts at getting materials that you can craft and just sell for silver. I'll find the video in a bit and see if I can link it in chat. It's just a sort of min-maxing way of doing it. Tiki! Greetings, buddy. Yeah, sorry, Toby. I explained that really, really badly. Let me see if I can find the video. Is there anything I can leave in the background? Let's just run a Fire Knight. And let me see if I can dig out this video. can't remember what I called it. All I remember is that GameLeap said I couldn't use the title for the video that I wanted to use because it contained a naughty word, and that's totally fair enough. Yeah, right, I found it. Now, I don't know if I can post in chat. Yeah, it does post as a link. So that's the link to the video. And it's called The Most Underrated Currency. But yeah, it's just a good way of making a crap ton of silver. See. Sell everything. SKB, there's actually so many of us. I didn't realize just how many. Because you got Cobb, who's kind of like the main one from GameLeap or ePire. There's one guy that I do quite like, and I think my editor also edits for him. It's a guy called Cool Kids. He's got some very good content. I like him because occasionally he gets angry and he swears a lot, and it just puts a little smile on my face. Oh, we could do stage 15 of Faction Wars. That's freaking misery. Mavara's not built. Let's chuck a set on her. Reset mode. Do I have a set? Yes, we do. Good. Ah, piss off. Storage space. I hate accessories. It is official. Yeah, exactly. Sushi, you get it. Oh, mate, Tiger, that's banging. Well done. Well done. The Marius grind is long. Like, really long. And there's no way of speeding it up as well. Like, you have to run all those... It's the Iron Twins. I can't remember. It's been so long, but you have to do all the Iron Twins. What a bastard set of stats that is. Yeah, you have to run all of that. And then isn't it like get like 80 of those soul essences and stuff? It's really, really bad. That's a good ring. That can get... No, not selling. Oh, what is with my brain today? That's another one of my little tips. If you've got plenty of these extracts, if you've got a good bit of gear and you like it, I use it to kind of tag it. Whereas that bit of gear is crap. That's good. That's also bad. Yeah, Chief, that is not easy. And yeah, SKB, the problem with Curse City is just how restrictive it is on your like roster. And it forces you to build champions that you otherwise wouldn't even consider. And that, it just bottlenecks you for no real reason. But Amius is also a dick. Like, Amius is very tricky. Right, is that enough accessories to actually equip Mavara now? It is. Against my better judgment, we're going to roll these up as well because it is artifact enhancement. Oh, give me resistance or HP percent. Resistance or HP percent or flat attack. Of course. Yeah, flat attack. That's what we want. I also have quite a good video on beating Amius. It's quite a long video, but it should break it down in such a way that makes a little bit of sense. Okay, those rolls sucked, but that's fine. Is Vizix built? Not quite. 154, she needs speed. Let's go with that. Okay. I bet Xenomorph's not built. He is. SKB, the one... Oh, this fucking sucked, this wave. I guess one thing is sometimes it will make you use a champion that you thought was bad, and then you use them and you learn to like them. That might be like one little saving grace. That's how I got obsessed with... Where is he? Where is he? Pan. Like, now one of my favorite epics, full stop. And it was just because Curse City made me use him, and now I really like him. Where I think this run is going to fail is we don't have a buff strip. Also, what is with that speed? I can have a look for you, but Amius on someone else's account is incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. The build requirements are not very nice. We need a stripper. Not the fun kind. We do it with Noldor, or should we bring in Ceres? Let's go Ceres, and we'll just build her by hand. And yeah, Chief Septimus is definitely back in the game now, which is interesting. Because he's had a little bit of a strange time in and out. Yeah, Sushi, you nailed it. That's exactly what it is. In fact, that's 100% the whole point of Curse City. Okay, so Ceres, let's start with the banner. She's going to want an accuracy banner. With many speed. We do not have a single accuracy banner. Oh, because I clicked the wrong button. That's why. Guys, it's going to be one of those nights tonight. Just warning you in advance. James Kane, you pulled Sabriel. You lucky... Yeah. Very lucky. Let's go accuracy chest and speed boots. That will do nicely. Let's just go for them. Can't be bothered to make it difficult. HP or defense percent gloves. Is it KFC, Mohammed? Is it KFC? Yeah, James Kane, I'm not surprised. I'm absolutely not surprised. Primary, let's go HP percent and defense percent with speed. We don't need any more accuracy because we're already cracked. Let's just go for those. Doesn't need to be difficult. And then all we really want now is speed and HP, probably. Substat speed, HP percent. Excuse me. We could try and be a bit crafty and go something like stone skin, which is probably not a bad idea. So let's get rid of the set bonuses. Mercurial will probably be better, but it's fine. More speed. That would do. And we need one stone skin accessory. Chicken cottage, bang in. Look at those rolls. Oh, don't you just love Raid Shadow Legends? It's well good. Everyone should play Raid. Let's just go with that. Right, at least we now have sort of a team. Let's get absolutely wrecked and see what happens. That is some RNG joy. Is there anything we can do to these guys to stay in control? Everyone's kind of a problem. Let's provoke them. And we'll go after probably Elva. Oh, nobody's being nice to her, so let's do something. Tiger, no, I haven't watched it. I saw the thumbnail and I thought, no, I'm not playing. With the greatest of love and respect to Boozer, because I really like him as a creator, I don't really like speculative raid videos. I don't think they age very well. And there is also this thing where if all of the content creators start jumping on a topic, especially if it's slightly negative, something like that, it has way too much of like a profound effect on people's enjoyability of the game. We saw it when Godforge was first announced. All of the creators started releasing videos like, oh, Raid is dead, that, you know, Godforge is the new thing. And I think it took a lot of enjoyment away from Raid because the kind of, what would you call content creators? They're like spokespeople for the game. It created a very top-down negative energy. So for that reason, I don't really touch stuff like that. But yeah, like James Cain just said, who cares as long as you're having fun playing it? But if too many creators start jumping on, oh, this is dead, this is shit, it tends to have more of an effect than it should have. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I'm glad you agree, Sushi. And like I say, that's not me shitting on Boozer, because he's probably in my top 3 creators out there. But just the negativity, man. But I would be, like Tiger just said, Okay, if it's more of a deep dive into the revenue, then it 100% will have my interest. Is anyone gonna die? That's not me. Shit. Shit. Oh, we are so fucked. I need the A3 for wave 3. Leave Mavara alone. Oh, we got absolutely freaking smushed. Okay. Is that going to proc his passive? Yeah, okay. We don't have an AoE reviver, so that didn't work. Wave 2. We need damage. Let's put you in better gear. I agree, Sushi. Like, and obviously when things happen that we don't like, we're totally going to make videos about it. Like, I made that whole video shitting on the auto-equip feature. But I still tried to bring a bit of positivity because I thought the rest of the update was absolutely brilliant. But I do kind of see it as the content creator's kind of role to at least promote a slightly positive thing, if you want to call it that, in the game. I guess Xenomorph is the weakest link, but he does have that way of destroying the first wave. So if we save that skill for the second wave, yeah. Let's do that. But I freaking hate faction wars. Like, a lot. James Kane, yes, I did. I put up a community post thing about it earlier. Quite a good promo code as well. A little chunk of energy. I think it was a 5-star chicken or something. It was good. I thought it was a very good promo link. Yeah, Sushi, I agree. And Tiki, I agree. I've noticed this too, and I find it goes in cycles. Every now and then it's like, and call me conspiracy mad, and I know that correlation does not always equal causation, but I swear all of the content creators start releasing negative videos every time there is a new update for Godforge. Maybe I'm just proper mental, or maybe I'm onto something, but I have noticed it's a bit of a thing. I don't want to use the A2, but I kind of need to use the A2 to beat the first wave, because once she cleanses, like now, we're all screwed. No? Okay. How did that not take away the buffs? Oh, Vizix is going to die. Let's let her die and revive her. Objective Observer, yes. Remind me in a minute, because I'm probably going to rage at this for a few minutes first. But when we inevitably die, we will do that. I mean, SKB, it probably is an overreach. Like I say, correlation doesn't always equal causation, but it's just something I've noticed. Right, how do we fuck these guys? This guy's a real pain. Let's not provoke but decrease speed, and let's go in with a smack and hope something dies. Good, that might have been enough. We'll stun the Toshiro. Should have stunned him. That was a little bit silly. I think, James Kane, that's a valid reason to be raging. Ah, because it's only a 40% chance. That's why it didn't work the first time. Now we know. And let's go A3, save that A2 for wave 3. We didn't get 3 stars because Vizix died. But we'll go resistance and strength, and we got freezed because I'm an idiot. And we probably should have saved the provoke, but I'm an idiot. And now we're going to get hurt. Mountain King is going to absolutely destroy everything. Yep, pretty much. Oh, don't. Oh, I hate faction wars. I really hate faction wars. Hold on, we'll come back. Curse City. Plague Home. P10. Is it this one? Yeah, I think that, yeah, this is the team that I used, mainly because everyone's got more than a single hit. A good epic option is actually Baroth for this. And I want to say Rian. No, not Rian for this one. Yeah, I went with Nishak. SKB, I did. It's the only time I've ever bought a skin. And I really like the way it makes Ceres look. I like the fact that it makes her human. It's not very Dark Elves, sure, but that is a freaking cool outfit. If I had that hat, I would wear it every stream. Like, no doubt. What if we sod off that and bring in... maybe Mithrala? Yeah, she does look like a proper witch. This is actually also one of those scenarios where Noldor is probably better than Mavara. Just for that strip on that wave. Let's try it with Noldor instead. Just for the AoE revive might come out a bit better. Give it a whirl. Yeah, forgot about the poisons from Nell. That's a little bit annoying, but it should be alright. think we can use that for this wave. Get the provokes. And if this fails, we could always put Mithrala in a big old shield set or something like that. She's down. Let's just focus her. Perfect. I can never remember this champ's name, but I hate him. We'll go with that. Oh, it wasn't enough. Physics is going to get clapped. Yep. Ouch. Many ouch. Who's going to take a turn? We might be all right. Jingwon? Jingwon, that's it. He's got 1 poison plus a burn, so he should die. I think Toshiro is probably the biggest threat right now. But it would be better if we saved the provoke for wave 3. So we'll do that. And we can clap them. Good. Okay, let's get our cooldowns back. Ceres is very low, but it might be all right. I won't strip her, I'll just let the turn meter run. Okay. Okay, good. Right, so strip, provoke, and hope. That is the plan. Oh, I'm frozen, so I can't pissing provoke. Oh, I've totally screwed it. Spets, all right, buddy. Oh, I completely fucked that one up. Yep. Oh, I totally fucked that up. Mountain King. Oh, leave Noldor alone. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, come on. Oh, you fucking... Ugh. I'm all right, Spets. I'm absolutely raging at this faction wars stage. But I screwed that up because I buffed up with Mithrala at the beginning, so we got frozen. So let's do it again without buffing up because Tormin. I proper ruined that. It was going so well. Yeah, the Mountain King buff is great if you're the one using Mountain King, but in Faction Wars it turned him into a dick. Yeah, there you go. It only took me, what, an hour to get angry in Raid? Oh, it's good times. This one. good. Let's get rid of Nell before we kill ourselves. Okay. Already forgotten what to do. Let's just hex them, spread the damage. Decrease defense. Yep. And go with decreased speed, not the nuke. And then nuke with this guy. Good. That's not too bad. Poor Vizix, she's getting absolutely clapped. Oh, look at that. Jesus, this guy. We'll do them individually because if I AoE, they'll all die. And then we won't have provoke. I didn't even use the revive anyway because I'm an absolute spaz. Let's revive. I chose to take Mavara out because I needed an AoE reviver. Otherwise, I would be Mavara all the way. Okay. Let's do this, but properly. Oh, increase cooldown. Oh, Raid, you can suck my foot. Whatever. Because the provoke is going to be on cooldown. We're not going to buff up this time. And we don't have the A3 anyway. Don't forget to use my promo link to start off with a free legendary and 3 free epics, guys, because Raid's well good. You should all play it. You know what? SKB, that's a good question, but I think it's Raid that's got the little fetish. After that latest picture they posted of Mavara, they've definitely got a thing for feet. Oh, I love you, Faction Wars. You're so much fun. Yeah, Lydia would probably be a good shout. The Strengthen would be nice. I'd probably be quicker to replace Mithrala with Lydia. Oh. Okay. If you could just do a little die, that would be well good. Okay. But we do need some health. Yeah, the increased speed would be really nice. Okay. So let's shield because Vizix is obviously going to take a slap. This guy can increase my cooldown, so I've got to watch out for him, but I've also got to watch out for him and for him. So let's reduce the turn meter of Toshiro. That was fun. That was fun. Anyway, let's do provoke, but then that does put it on Lydia. Visit. So did I, SKB. I was convinced they were going to nerf Faction Wars. They did not. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. Okay. Ugh. No enfeeble. This is well good. No decreased speed. Fuck are you all? And we lost the champion, so we can't get 3 stars anyway. And we can't revive in time. Let's get rid of Mithrala. Let's chuck in Lydia. Oh, I like it, Mohammed. I like the dueling. Also, if you're wondering, like, why would you restart? You could have just got 1 star. I never, ever want to do this stage ever again. So let's just go for the 3. And get it done, like, now. But obviously, we won't have the protection this time around for Visit. See you later, Spets. Good luck, buddy. What Spet said. Good man. Okay. Okay. Let's get the speed and strength then. Save the strip. Yes, that was the last time anyone ever saw Spets. Someone die. Oh no. Oh, you dickhead. You absolute dickhead. It's going to be much more positive after the reset because then we don't have to do this. Ryder, I do content full-time now. I don't have a real boy job anymore. Yeah, Mohammed, I think you might be right. I think we're going to need to do that. Beef, welcome, mate. You've joined at just the right time. I'm currently just in a rage loop. Who sucked? This guy sucked. Let's stop him from doing his thing. beer. Good. Yeah, Raid's really been bringing it out of me recently. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. Clearly, the only solution is we need a new free login legendary. Yeah, average raid day. Now, I don't think I watched the video, but I'm sure I saw someone posted something earlier. Thumbnail with something to do with, like, Mortal Kombat is not going to be the next thing. I might have maybe imagined that. Let's go decrease defense. Let's decrease their speed. And hopefully, well, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Oh, stop killing Vizix. Stop killing Vizix. Vizix is so gonna die. Like that. Fuck it. I can't be bothered with 3 stars anymore. I actually cannot be fucked. Yeah, fuck 3 stars. Can't be asked. I'll get too angry otherwise. We're going to get mission Naki'd in a minute, so let's prevent that. Good. Okay. Yeah, no more 3 stars, but it just is what it is. And she's got 2 stack. Okay. Yeah, Steve, the 3-star condition. All champions alive at all times. I probably could have just put one of these people in like a shield set or a bolster set. Made my life a lot easier. But yeah, let's just ride it out. Make sure we've got all of our cooldowns. And then watch us just get absolutely clapped by the Mountain King. Because something might go wrong. Imagine that. Okay, Lydia A1, because she can't do nothing. Strip. Oh, everyone except for the pissing Mountain King. Yep, got him. Ah, you dickhead. You absolute dickhead. Oh, you in wanker. Wanker. Plus, if I revive and put a shield up, watch someone get frozen because of the torment. No? Oh, man. Nolda was dead anyway. Fuck you all. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not playing anymore. Fuck it. I'm done. That is 12 keys that can get used another time. Yeah. And what SKB said, who even designed that? And that's stage 14. Or was that 14 or 15? I can't wait till like all of this. Sushi, that's probably a good idea. The only reason I had Vizix in was for the provoke, just to kind of channel a bit of the aggro. But that can be for whenever it comes back. Let's just do stage 6. See if we can get it done in time. I'll bring Xeno back in. Xeno, da, 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 da. Let's go with that. We've got a few minutes. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. And let's smack her around a little bit. Oh, good. There you go. Another Oella? Cool. And no buffs. No buffs. Because of little asshole Tormen. Yeah, James Kane, that is literally torture. It's always the way, isn't it? It's always the way. Yeah, with the Jing one, I know it's just crowd control, which I assume provoke would count for that. But the problem is with using Ceres is she puts up fear, so that can actually trigger it. But let's get this little dude down. Have we got enough time? Yeah. I would be as well, mate. Okay, at least the keys didn't go to waste. But, oh, don't you just love faction wars? Yeah, Vizix in bolster, that's kind of where my brain was for the majority of that. Just to survive anything. Oh, no, don't buy that because it's reset. I can't be bothered. We haven't got enough time to do tag. I'd lose the fight, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, faction wars absolutely can blow my balls. In a nutshell. I can't believe that's only stage 15. Yeah, don't you just love raid? Right, let's just jump into Iron Twins, get that done. We can use that little energy refill we've got, unless there's something in login rewards. Not today. 5 soul stones, that's good for Deck of Fate later. Okay, let's bang that. Let's do a bit of that. And then we will Grim Forest and see if we can find this mythical that apparently isn't very good. Happy reset, everyone. I agree, Chief. Thank you. Okay, nothing in there. So we can buy the shard in the market. Let's just speed run some daily quests. Yeah, I agree, Beef. You know how we were saying that the whole Curse City stage thing is just almost misery for the sake of misery? I feel like that with a lot of the Faction Wars stages. Godfrey, whilst I'm not going to say my full name on stream, you're closer than you could possibly think with what you just said. Yeah, Carnage and Grim Forest, that would have been a good reward. Let's upgrade. If we upgrade an accessory, that should finish the gear enhancement. Okay, nothing too shiny. Save the energy. Get the rewards. Algernon. I wish that was my name. Okay, we've got Chaos Ore that we can use for a little bit more disappointment. Let's go hunt a lizard. Right, over to you, chat. Assuming that it's going to be hidden behind mimics, I've kind of gone... well, obviously we all start around here, and I've gone bottom right, and I've started working my way up. And I found a couple. You'll never know, SKB. You'll never know. Open that. Okay, no mimic in there. I think if we come down this way, there's usually a mimic somewhere along the bottom. So we'll just work our way down. Grim Forest with not epics is like a freaking dream every time it resets. SKB, look, it's your favorite. With that relic. Just as a little bit of torture. Ryder, honestly, I don't really pull many shards anymore. Like, I've never saved up enough to do any kind of big shard pull video. Plus, I did find that when I was doing shard pull, they were never really getting any views. So for a while, I feel like I was only pulling shards to get views. And in the end, I kind of stopped. Mimic, hello. Good night, Sunny. Thank you for joining. I will catch up with you very soon. Okay, we've got no heal reduction here. And not great DPS options either. Arix. Let's see if we can just nuke it. If not, we'll have to re-roll it and see what we get. I did take the gear off Toshiro as well, didn't I? So I need to put that back on. Ryder, yes, I do pull shards for fusions. I missed what Sushi said, but I doubt it was bad, Steve. I gave one man too much power. Oh, he took Toshiro away anyway. Building him was worth it. Oh, we can't do it with that team. Let's just re-roll. Or get rid of Archer, use our bays. Farming gear on a 13-year-old account, 13-day-old account. I mean, I don't know if you can farm much at 13 days. Yeah, we're not going to do that without heal reduction. Good, we get it. Do we have any DPS? Not really. Oh, nice, Mohammed. Good. Steve. Ryder, so I spent the only money I spend in raid now is the daily gem pack. I don't buy anything else. The last time I actually spent money in raid was I think it was the primal summon boost at Christmas. I think I bought a pack of 10 primals. But in the most I've ever spent in a day was about £600, which was way too much, obviously. But yeah, I really don't spend much in raid anymore. Is anyone actually going to be good here? We'll go Carnage. Try not to bring any buffs. Yeah, Mohammed, it was not a great day for me. And actually, I'm glad I spent that money because ever since then, I haven't spent much money. Because I bought so many shards and got nothing that it basically put me off spending in general. Over the years, I added it up a little while ago. In the 6 years that I've been playing, I've spent about £3,400 in total. Probably closer to 3,500 now. Okay, Carnage, let's get you doing something. Not a lot, but it will do. Yeah, it wasn't my proudest day in raid, but like I say, I'm glad I did it. Taught me a lesson. Never again. think if I had more money, I might go in for certain things. I'm not anti-spending in Raid in any way, shape, or form. Any collabs planned? I know that me and Cowfish are probably going to do another collab at some point, because the last one was actually super fun. I learned loads doing that. So I think there'll be another one of those on the cards. But apart from that, I'm going to actually try and have a word with Wild Max, because I'd quite like to do some stuff with him. I think he's really good. Probably one of my favorite content creators. Yeah, RJP, you hit the nail on the head. That's pretty much it for me. And James Kane, see, that's not that much. I think that's perfectly manageable. Also, one thing that absolutely changed my way of even just like looking at spending in Raid in general was that stream I did on Pedro's account, where we must have pulled, what, $30,000 worth of stuff in one stream. And yeah, that pretty much changed the way that I look at spending in Raid, because I will never get the buzz on my account that I got on his, because I do not have that sort of money. One fragment, nice. So whilst I definitely enjoyed pulling all the shards on Pedro's account, it kind of made me think, oh, I'm never going to get to do that, which was a bit of a shame. It was absolutely insane. And believe it or not, I ended that stream like exhausted, like mentally exhausted, because I got to do something in Raid that I never ever thought I would get to do. And yeah, it was just weird. The whole experience was weird. I loved it, but it was very strange. If I was going to blow loads of money in Raid, I wouldn't buy shards anymore. I would buy soul stones. Like 1,000,000%. I would love to just drop 500 quid on soul stones tomorrow. But I know I won't. Yeah, the inbox, that magic inbox that just kept replenishing. Like, I've never seen anything like it. It was beautiful. I loved every second of it. But I will never be able to do that. But that was funny, wasn't it? Every time I kept seeing the red dot pop up in the corner. It's like, okay, let's have a look at what's in the inbox. 50 Eternal Soul Stones. Nice. That was awesome. I will be eternally grateful to Pedro for letting me play on his account. And I will, actually, what's the date today? The date is the 11th. So on Tuesday, I will be back on Pedro's account, because I think that's 1 month of playing for him. So a 30-day-old account, just to have a little look at what's been going on, seeing what crazy stuff he's managed to get. Many quid, man, many quid. Right, let's get rid of the block damage, because I just can't be bothered. Good. Okay, let's take this guy out, because he's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Mohammed. I don't think I would want the account, but it is nice to log in and have a little go sometimes. Yeah, no, Mihai, that's not an unpopular opinion at all. I think I said this on the last stream. With games like, let's say, Red Dead, for an example, I haven't finished the very final mission because when I do, what's the point in playing? So anytime I log in now, I just go and do random stuff in the world, and that way I enjoy the game. If I just got everything and finished it, then I would have less reason to play it anymore. So I think if you do have everything, it becomes less fun. Oh, this chick gonna heal. Go on, Garrel. Good girl. Close, but no. That would be Red Dead 2 for me. I haven't played Red Dead the original in a very long time. I was tempted to crack out, I think it's on the PlayStation 2. Didn't they do a game called Red Dead Revolver, which was like a first-person shooter? I might crack that out at some point. That was fun. Who we got? Not a lot. Go Calvalax. There's no DPS. Gizzy. Odin and Nishat. Let's see if we can do that without a healer. Maybe. The last mission, Mohammed, with John, not with Arthur. I finished all the Arthur stuff. Like, I know what happens. I've seen it before, but I just thought, you know what? I'm going to save this. So I went around and just like 100%ed the rest of the game. Or as close that I could get. Oh, we should have taken out him because he's got unkillable. Yep. Dickhead. Now we take out Little Dwarf. I went for good ending with Arthur. It seemed like the right way to play it at the time. But what was kind of fun is there is a trophy or achievement where you have to go from like full honor to bad honor and then spend like X amount of days in game wanted in all the areas. So it was kind of fun to see it from both sides. Take care, SKB. I will see you very soon, buddy. Yeah, ain't that true, Ryder? Raid takes life away. In fact, I would argue Raid is just as bad as World of Warcraft. At least with World of Warcraft, you can actually physically run around and do stuff, whereas Raid is just menu grinding. I still love it, but it is kind of sad in comparison. Oh, that did nothing. Who's got to go? Duchess. I haven't tried either of them, actually. But I love Raid. There's no way I would have carried on playing it if I didn't love it. And I think part of the charm is because every other day I tend to hate it. I think that just kind of adds to the experience more than anything. Can't be fun all the time. But a little bit more wouldn't hurt. Okay, legendary book. So we've got 20 more of these energy things. Oh, it is 100% an abusive relationship. Like, there's no question about it. Oh, I kind of want to imagine that that's a mimic. Oh no, there wouldn't be twos that close to each other. 1, 2, 3. I don't really want to waste 3 to get another curio slot. Let's keep pushing. I'm going to hope there's something there. Yeah, Relic crafting advanced quest is cool. I think the 500 Starstone is a really good reward. They could have been, like, let's be real, they could have been dicks about it and given you like 100. So I think we kind of lucked out there. How's it going, Chief? God damn, I love Emberus. Yeah, I see a lot of Raglan in Triple Mercurial, actually. And she is a bit of a pain in the ass to go up against. Oh, it's Boss Oella. I didn't realise that. Freeze. I am really, really enjoying Odin in Mercurial. It's just a massive shame that his AoE stun doesn't take away a stack of Mercurial. That really bothers me. Like, a lot. Same goes for Nell's A2 in her base form. I feel like that should remove a stack. Yeah, James Kane. How much fun is that little feature that they put in? That was a unnecessary heal. I like that. Tarishka. I like that a lot. If we do this, are we just going to keep giving her continuous heals? Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. Take it away. Take it away. And give her another one anyway? Nope. That's a good relic, though. That's a really good relic. Where are all the mimics at? And is it just mimics that you get the fragments for the legendary for? The mythical for? I know that you get some from doing the treasure hunt chest. Yeah, that can give up to 10. But we ain't finding all of those. I'm kind of tempted to change direction and see if we can go somewhere else. Mimics and chest only. Well, that's a pain in the ass. So we are at, I assume, 98. Yeah, 98. Oh, Raid, why are you going to tease me like that? I'm also in a predicament because I want to obviously wait until Friday, which is when the champion chase is, but I also want to get my hands on the mythical so I can make a video. I haven't quite decided. My plan was that we get all of the fragments during this stream, and then you lot can play on my massive lack of willpower and convince me that it's a good idea to open the mythical. Because I probably won't do it on my own accord. And then that way I can just blame you lot. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Take salad and go down there. Or here. Because that's the end of the little red section. There's always a mimic up there. But I think you can only get into it this way or through there. I'm just kind of mindful that I've only got 16 of the little things and we essentially need to find at least 2 mimics. John Thompson, very well, thank you, buddy. Yeah, Steve, I mean, that's probably the ultimate middle ground. But I don't want to make a speculative video. I mean, at the end of the day, I know she's shit. Or he. Let's do some misgendering. Hold on. It's got boob cover. I'm assuming that's a she. Right up from Eva, there's a mimic. I'll have a look. Yeah, okay, so Anaxia is a she. Yeah, up from Eva. I think so too. I think there's usually something up here. Let's go 1, 2. Thank you, Abdullah. Yeah, big time, Chief. That's a major, major win. Oh, good man, John. I'm always here doing something or other. Usually creating my own pain in Raid. Because it feels like the right thing to do. And for that reason, we will not be doing S19 tonight. The last S19 stream I got demonetized. Because apparently my language was abusive. It kind of was. Phoenix. Or Southampton, the memories. Yeah, John, I'm going for the fusion. I think it looks pretty cool. It's not rocking my world or anything, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, faction wars for me too. Although I did realise this afternoon or yesterday, whenever it was on, I've nearly finished faction wars for Shadowkin. Level 10. We're obviously getting that one. Or are we? Yes, we are. Yeah, what about that though, Chief? That final reward for Faction Wars. Now that is a champion I'm surprised they haven't buffed. Because I have never heard anyone say more than one positive thing about it. Where's the Mimic? Where's the Mimic? One, they said 7 energy from Eva. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it up there? Oh, the ambush. Go up there. Okay. That's a pretty viable way of getting rid of mercurial stacks. Inquisitor Shamail, new meta. Nice, James Kane. I know a lot of people moan because they pull a lot of wands, but I think out of all of the bog standard legendary mythic relics you can craft, I think the wand is probably my favorite that can pop out. Mohammed, that translates across hard mode as well. Ogren Tribes is by far my weakest faction wars. Yeah, the provoke one sucks. And Aspect of Siroth can absolutely do one. Okay, so we're going up. A new Dark Fae video. Yeah. I quite like a bit of Dark Fae. We are so not getting the Anaxia fragments, are we? 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he got a mimic there. Yeah, Steve, I see them as they're like relic chickens. I can never decide who's actually good in Siroth. Although I did have Carnage in it once or twice and it saved his life. Oh, there's Big Boss Man. That's definitely a Mimic right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, because I want to take the boss. Okay, so we're not getting Anaxia on stream. That's a shame. It'll have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, I think I've got quite a few of those provoke ones as well. They're not fun. See you in a bit, James. We will be here for at least another hour. No, Waleed, I'm aware Anaxia absolutely blows, but it's more for content than it is anything else. Oh, it took the buff away. Nice. Yeah, I've seen some Neve in Siroth actually, and it makes a lot of sense. Mimic? Yes, give me that Mimic. Give me that. We do have heal reduction. We have any DPS? I know we got Toshiro, but he'll get banned. Right, we're just going to RNG it with Phoenix. We'll go a little bit of that. Anaxia in live arena. I can see the appeal. We kind of need another damage dealer, really. We don't have one. Let's go this for the decreased defense. Put her in the lead, then maybe at least everyone will get a turn. Or not. Awesome. Double weak hit? No? Okay. Yeah, we're on the Mimic. He's at the top. He was a little bit further away for me. Go on, Phoenix. Do something. Double weak hit because, yeah. Let's put block damage out so we can eat at least one hit. Yeah, I thought they were all the same, but it kind of makes sense that they, like, it might just be a little bit random. Yeah, John Thompson, you know me and Phoenix, we have a love-love relationship. Mainly because he can out DPS most of my other champions. The one that gets me about Phoenix is in my Hydra team, he can out DPS Garrel, which is, it's not right, but it is a thing. Nice, Chief. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, weird, eh, Abdullah? Maybe it changes. I think the chest is where yours was, but maybe the actual location of the mythical might be random. Maybe. One more fragment. That is a proper piss take because I think we are at, yeah, we're at 99 out of 100. Let's get that resistance so we don't get messed with. Yeah, I wish... Was Morrigaine a fusion? If so, I actually regret not going for her. Because Morrigaine is absolutely awesome. I also got completely annihilated by a team with Morrigaine on it in Live Arena. She absolutely... I don't know how fast that she was built. Easily over 450. And they just completely cleared me out. So we've got 2 keys left. We could go big boy. Halloween fusion. I know we can't see the fusion tab, can we? They really need to put that in so that we can see with the old fusions. Yeah, that's a good point. What type of fusion? I don't actually know. Or let's burn off energy because I don't like being at cap. Two fusion tokens. That's not bad. My first pick is probably going to be Maria. I think I will go for her first, and then I would definitely think about going for a Morrigaine. Okay, back under energy cap. What I wanted to check was how we're doing for relic resources. Chief, what if it can be all 3 at the same time? But I thought it was weird that they released that. And it's not the first time, is it? They love releasing a little bit of UFO stuff. It just seems to be a thing. Big Fat Carlo, yes. The fact that Yoshi was 1-star is very cool. I'm lucky I've got Yoshi. I might actually have 2 of them. Yeah, I've got 2. One as a Faction Guardians. But he is now very, very cool. I'm probably going to put him on my list of maybe next champion to build and book out. Yeah, John, I've got a 5-star Maria Soul. But no Maria, so it kind of makes sense that I would go for that one first. Yeah, Cowfish absolutely loves Maria. When we did our collab, I spent the whole night before researching as much as I could about Maria because I assumed he was going to bring her out and just destroy me. But luckily, I didn't have to face Maria in the end. Because that would have been good night, Dan. And also, I don't think he's in stream tonight, but second, he is a big Maria fan and he always beats my ass. AJ Gray, that's a good question. I don't think there's a quest for it. But I think there might be like 10. It's 8 or 10 maybe. Because I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 5 so far, and I've uncovered about half the map, so maybe it is 10. Oh, John, don't. Like, the amount of times... Well, yeah, 6-star Senna Soul, and I've got 21 Void Shards. That is not a coincidence. Like, there is no coincidence there at all. Like, any opportunity to get her, I will pull everything. I am jealous of anyone with Senna. Also, genuine question. With Senna being basically the queen of speed, do you reckon there's any naming coincidence with the Formula 1 driver? Because I've always wondered if Ayrton Senna and Senna Amber Heart, there's just too much of a similarity for me to think that there isn't some crossover in that name. You and me both, Steve. Nebulae, it is slow. I've noticed that with Doom Tower auto climbing. It feels like it takes longer. Oh, damn, Chief. Oh, no, you're probably right, though. But she's just such a cool little dwarf, man. AJ, yes, I think everyone that is going for Grim Forest full clears will probably get the fragments by Friday. I would hazard a guess that that's realistic for most people. Plus, the champion training, let's have a look, will run from... not champion training, champion chase, Friday until Monday morning. So that's definitely enough days to get it done. But Friday feels like a long way away when you're one fragment away from a mythical. Shall we do Big Boy? We probably should. So what do we need to do him? We need... Oh, I can't remember. He's the poison one. So he just needs... You need HP burn. So block debuffs, HP burn. Okay. Chief, that's a long old time to not have Lamassu. I thought I was slow on Lamassu. We got very unlucky. And I think it was Christmas Day that we ended up... Well, I ended up getting her because the enemy clan were clearly having the day off. And my whole clan was also having the day off. And I got into Discord and I was like, right, you beautiful bastards. I need everyone to push. Because I was like 4 fragments away. And I was like, this is the easiest win we're ever going to get. Please, can everyone join in? And they actually did. You know what, Nebulae, that is not a bad shout. You could be onto something with that. I feel like background battles are slower anyway. Yeah, there is frag amounts is also another thing. So if we just roll block buffs, we've got no extend, which is a bit of a shame. He's greeny, so we can use Phoenix. If we put Siffy in the lead, we might not even need block buffs. But we don't have any burn. Just fucking nuke him and hope, maybe? If not, we'll redraw and hope for something like a Wukong. Yeah, Steve, I'm pretty sure you had Lamassu a long time before I did. Yeah, I probably will re-roll it. What I'm intrigued to see is, can he... Okay, so he can't actually debuff me because our resistance is so high. But I also assume we can't take away... We can't... Oh no, fuck it, it's going to be fine. We'll just hit him through it. We'll just nuke him. Marius can do the hard work. But we probably should use block buffs. Block debuffs, whatever it's called. Okay. Sorry, Chief. Oh, nice. Senna team. Very nice. Yeah, this isn't going to work. We need to re-roll. Okay, we get burn. There is a block buffs in Minaya. Let's go with that. We'll go Garrel and... We'll go Donny, just in case we need some heals. And we'll just burn the little bugger. Might actually just reset early. No, let's not jump the gun, just in case. Hopefully, I thought Minaya might get a turn. She does not. And that poison cloud gets rid of the burn anyway. Okay. Let's just do it, but different. Oh, he increases the cooldown anyway. Who knew? Ooh, Death Dealer Poison Cloud. I never thought of that. Yeah, Donnie and Eva. I think I'm not actually sure that I have Eva. I will have to have a look. There's a lot of poisons. Oh, Garrel got fucked up. And our reviver is gonna die. Thank you, Donnie. You little legend. Go on, Garrel. Ow, 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 ow. But we are good. Okay, give me some stuff. Accuracy chest with no speed. Goodie. Speed, accuracy, defense percent. That's a pretty good piece. Okay, so no Anaxia, but that's okay. What shall we hit? Let's go Fayne, because I have a bone to pick. Allow me to explain something very, very stupid. Can anyone cleanse? Should be alright. We'll burn him. Hopefully that will just tap them out. And with a bit of that, good. Okay, right, hear me out, yeah? Fayne is a mythical dwarf. And dwarfs are kind of small, right? So if they make him big, how is he still a dwarf? This has been bothering me every single Grim Forest rotation since the start. And it genuinely pisses me off. It's little things, little details. Because you can't be a dwarf if you're bigger than the donkey. It makes no sense. Wow. Maybe. That's true, Chief. That's very true. Yeah, the big dwarven statue. That's probably the best way to look at it. Why is Grim Forest Hard handing out 5-star rare gear? Ooh, accuracy and speed, please. Trek, donkey. But for real though, that like, oh my god. Chief, yes she does. Yes, she actually does. Damn. I lost my trail of thought there. Okay, so that is Grim Forest done for the day. No mythical, but that's all right. Do we want to click on Curse City? Do we want to have a little go of S19? Probably not. Let's not. I don't want to get another stream demonetized because I swore too much. What about Faction Wars? That's fun. Yeah, I think it it might have been you, Mohammed, that said Ogrin Tribes. I can't get past stage 10 and I've got a 6-star bloody mythical. End Dwarf. Is the daily for campaign boss 7 times? Let's at least do that. One, two, three. Do a couple of those. Maybe we'll do some live arena. That's got to be better than Curse City. One more of them. That is big brain. Yeah, it's season, isn't it? I forgot. I swear these seasons are getting closer together. The Legend of Shirley. That's a fucking great clan name. Oh, Steve, I'm always slacking. Oh, we're going defensive. I see. Then let's go fast. Because they're probably going to ban Fabian. I kind of can't be asked with Predator. Kind of depends how fast the Mavara is. Yeah, make seasons shorter. I'll be up for that. Lower the point threshold, make them shorter. I definitely think they've done something with the matchmaking that's positive. So far, so good. Triple Mercurial Mavara. Yay. No strip. That's a pain in the dick. One strip. We are fucked. Oh man, we did nothing. We did absolutely nothing. So we're going to get Marius. Yeah, Odin 9-piece Mercurial is really, really strong. Except for against Marius, as we're probably just going to find out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The necrosis is a little bit annoying. We can't kill anyone because of Donnie's passive. Yeah. Yeah, Mihai, that is sadly true. Oh, you got fucked up. Okay. Look at all of the energy and there's nothing to spend it on. Oh, Chief, if you want to do that, if you've got any kind of digital time device, we can always queue on like a minute mark. Up the chances a little bit. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. That is frickin' nasty. Yeah, Chief, I think that's what we've done before. If we just say like 2:12 a.m. like right on the dot. I've got a little timer on the stream deck, but I don't think it comes through the stream with the delay. Yeah, boost in. Chief, you could be mad and I'll be Nick, and we'll see what we can do. So if I'm just an asshole and pick Calvalax, no, I'm gonna go Nell. I'm gonna go Nell. They'll probably ban Fabian anyway. And I will take away Predator because no, Prixia, because I cannot be asked. They take the Nell. Interesting. Go on, buff up. Dares ya. That is a very naked Marius. Let me at him. Let me at him. Yeah, there needs to be beef. There's obviously like Donnie is brilliant, like ultimate awesome lockout counter, but he can still be locked out. So it's kind of gives with one hand and takes away with the other kind of thing. Oh, I could have done with that Marius dying. Let's just do that. Okay, that worked. Yeah, it has. It feels like it's been a long time since we've had like a good counter champion just given to us. Chief, you're gonna have to wait a minute. I'm gonna quickly do a bathroom trip. I'll leave you some music and then, yeah, we'll be back. So just give us a couple of minutes and then we'll do some queuing. Okay, we back. We back. Yeah, Big Fat Carlo, that is absolutely savage. Chief, I probably should have a bottle. In my defense, I went like 2.5 hours. That's good for me. And Chief, how about queuing at 2:16? So in like, well, by the time I've said it, it will be queue time, but 2:16. Ghost of Bray. That ain't Chief. Oh, it's freezing outside. Like, absolutely chapping outside. Oh. And now, that's not very nice. Let's go donkey. Sushi, the tournament is going on at the moment, actually. I'm waiting for 2 people to finish their fight, and the winner of that determines who I fight next. So yeah, it's just a bit of a waiting game at the moment. Let's go Donny. Let's go Donny. In the assumption... Oh, no, we need kind of like need speed. Let's go Lamassu. In fact, no, I'm going to change my mind again, and we're going to go Noel. Steve, yeah, I am basically in a shack. That is an accurate representation of where I live. Are they planning on not getting rid of the Fabian? I'm going to risk it. Let's see what happens. Yep, they're going for the donkey. I meant like a speed aura, just in case they banned the Fabio. Oh, stone skin. I did not see that coming. We need to get some stunnage on that Maria stat. We can't do anything else with Noel, so let's just tap. We'll work on Hilvy. And live with Joan. Get the stun. Good. No more Maria. Yeah, the donkey. I freaking love that donkey. Right, Maria out of the question until... I didn't actually see if Joan got locked out, but we're going to find out. Is that Ezio? Okay, so Ezio's going to smack up. Ah, we're going to lose Garrel. That was a fail by me. But thank you, Odin. We'll have to take the smack because I need some sort of Garrel protection. Ah, we can't lock her out. Okay, we've got to take another smack from her. That's always fun. Scoomy Gaming, Takeover Crew. I don't know what you mean by Takeover Crew, but I am part of Empire. I don't really want to hit her again, so let's just waste that skill. That Ezio is a real pain in the ass. But... we didn't get it. We didn't get it. That's annoying. But in theory... Oh, fuck you, Ezio, to the actual moon. Yes, you can get 0 frags for beating a mimic. That's annoying as hell. I also think that's another relic craft. Yep. Don't think I've ever had one of those before. 2% target defense for each poison. That's kind of interesting. Well, yeah, I was just thinking compared to Arachne Elixir, I'll take that any day. But I was just trying to think of any damage dealers that would benefit more from that, like poison damage dealers. Maybe. Oh no, it was placed by the wearer, wasn't it? Oh, placed by the wearer. I was thinking maybe, what's her name? What is her name? Xavier is who I was thinking of. Xavier. I mean, I've got mine in Arachne Elixir, but actually that other relic could be kind of good. Would up her big A3 smack quite nicely. Anax, that could be a thing. Oh, Scoomy, no. I think, well, actually, I can't speak for other creators, but as far as I'm aware, each of the creators does their own takeovers. Xenomorph, that's actually a good shout. It's actually a very good shout. I'd go Xeno, Xavier. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Plus, with actually Xeno would be better because with Xavier, it's only 2 poisons, potentially up to 5. I know, I think Xavier and Xeno could be good candidates for it. But I use Xeno for a lot of solo content. So whenever I've got a relic on Xeno, it's usually the golden elixir. Chief, what I was thinking is if with the detonate, because it's done on a hit that does quite a lot of damage, that then would ignore some defense. What does it stack up to? Ah, it went away, didn't it? 3, 4, 5. So you could ignore 6% for each poison. Scoomy, yes, I do takeovers. I've got a channel on my Discord about it. You're welcome to jump in. I'm pretty much caught up with most of them now. I had to kind of delay them for a little bit. Yeah, Chief, I mean, I probably aren't going to change her out, but I think Xeno is a really good shout. Plus, you get a triangle slot for more ignore defense. And a star slot, a diamond slot. What? I didn't even know I had that. I should be using that on someone. Where's the little dwarf? Where are you? Probably right in front of me. Why am I blind? Hilvy. Ah, no, I probably wouldn't change it. Ah, Scoomy. Do you know what? I didn't even know there was one. That is how not tuned in to everything that's going on I am. But yeah, by all means, what Steve just linked. Good man, Steve. Just jump in there. I think some of the people that were originally in line might have now left the line anyway, because I did take ages to get around to them. Yeah, Chief, that Solmar crystal is a proper banger of a relic. Arguably one of my favorites. And it's part of... I think I might have a couple of them. Steve, you do stuff. Oh yes, I didn't. It's a Grim Forest one. I did not realise. Need to find someone to put the Spore Burst rod on. Oh, that's bad. Me making videos like everyone should use their sparring pit, and I've got a fucking empty sparring pit. Oh, I suck at raid. Yeah, do stuff. I knew it as soon as I said it. I was like, either Steve is going to call me out or Chief is. Although, as we know, Steve's actually got a secondary career, and I think I've got a picture of him in action. Hold on. Let's not keep Tagoar waiting. Yeah, look at that. Evidence. Evidence of Steve's side gig. Sorry, Tagoar. I had to make a point, buddy. That's a strange team. You were caught in 4K, Steve. Ban the donkey. Interesting. Yeah, no, Spets. I can't. I think I don't. I might have been streaming when it happened, but I like lost my mind, and it was beautiful. And I know Steve gets a little bit shy about some of his antics, but I thought, nah, you're not getting away with this one. Okay, the Mithril is going to cleanse. Everyone's going to get a couple of poisons, so we need to do something about Galathir, probably. Yeah. No, no cleanse. Okay, then. Okay, it's good night for everyone except for Gala. And sleepy time. Good. I couldn't help myself, Steve. Nice, Tiger. That's damn good. I think we've been lucky so far. 5 for 5, but it always comes to an end. Did he mug me? No, it's just that I signed up for his special service and I got nothing. Nothing. Mavara. Maria. Let's go you and you. But they're going to ban the Fabian, so they're going to be a lot quicker than we are. We just hit and hope. Thanks, Scoomy. I will check it out after the stream. But you've definitely got me thinking with what you asked there. Maybe there is a Empire takeover service. Let's take away their speed. Main speed. We can deal with Hilvy. They're definitely going to ban that. As long as we've got block debuffs, we can get around Pelops. So let's take away Mavara. Even though I like to look at her. And let's go defense. See what happens. If they're too far ahead, we're definitely going to get beaten. They are not, but Maria is triple mercurial. So let's do a bit of that. And then let's do that. And then we'll save Odin's strip for the next turn. The provoke disappeared on Maria. Okay. It is what it is. One, two. Okay, let's see if that will kill him. It did nothing. We can risk it. Hopefully. Why does that Maria take like fuck all damage? I am not here to be soloed. Good. Nice. Maria is nasty. Like really, really nasty. Yeah, it is that passive. I couldn't work out why the provoke didn't go through. Is that passive as well? Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually, Chief. Scoomy, what I'll do is I will send you a message, and yeah, then we'll discuss roster and the sort of stuff that you're after, kind of thing. Yeah, I'll drop you a message after the stream, just to get an idea of what you're after. Yeah, provoke was maybe 3%, but I thought I saw it land and then it disappeared. So it could be a relic. It could be anything, really. Where are we? 2:38. That probably is enough time. We'll do 5 more live arenas and then I will call the stream there. Oh man, I've got a sneeze and it's not coming. A 6-star Galathea with that, which means it's going to trigger Marius's counter. I cannot be asked with Volcanos. So let's go like that, and we'll ban the Volcanos and hope that they don't draft a Crixia, because that will just about fuck up my day. Or a Sabriel, that could proper ruin the day. Or a Solinar. There are many champions that can ruin one's day. Empress, that's alright. So let's get rid of this fucker. Naturally ban the Fabian. Probably a very high resist Duchess, maybe. Very fast. Oh, it's Galathea, that's fine. 1, 2. Get a strip. Nice. Very nice. I'll have a bit of that. Yep. 1 stack down, so 1, 2, 3. And then hope for a strip on the Gala. Not strip, stun, that's it. Yeah, Chief, I haven't seen any tonight, but I've seen a lot of Androck in live. I've also seen quite a few Sennas in live arena recently, and again, a lot more Arbiter. Keep seeing Arbiter. Oh, that was a waste of a skill. Shouldn't have done that. Because it revives anyway. Thank God for block damage. Oh, Galathea, you are an asshole. They are all under veil. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Okay, good night, Galathea. Yeah, mainly protection on Senna, for sure. Yeah, it's true. Once she gets going, it's good night, basically. Oh, Gizmac cannot be bothered with that. Well, I'm fixing to ban the Fabian. So let's go Sulfurion and... Oh, we could have a little go with Predator. But I don't know if he's built. We'll find out. Estrid looked like estrogen. Damn. Oops. Okay, so there is every chance they are going to ban Sulfurion. But they are going to be fast as... I probably will bring in Nell. So that's Nell. Yeah, let's ban the Fabian. Are they going to ban Sulfurion? Because that will kind of fuck up my day. No, they ban Hilvi. That might also fuck up my day. Let's go accuracy. And cheers, everybody. Okay, so buffing. I did choose diplomacy for now. Oh, yeah, get killed. Go on. Yes, nice. Nice. I can't pronounce your name. But no. Yeah, no, actually, Chief, I'm going to engage because I thought it was glorious. I do think that you are onto something there. Also, you know me, streamer diplomacy. I'm basically looking for any excuse to start shit with kind of any clan, really. Because I'd like to think it would be a learning experience. Hopefully. But like, what are they going to do? Send the Russian driver mafia? It's so lame. Like, it's taken every fiber of my being not to get involved with the live arena boosting thing. Because I just think it's funny. Not the heal. Oh, that's annoying. Let's take... Let's take Nell. But we are probably going to lose this one. Because I have to get rid of the Solinar. I've got nothing against him. And my head really hurts, man. I had a haircut and they went hard with the blade. The back of my head hurts like shit. Yeah, that's basically where my mind goes most days, Chief. 1, 2, 3, 4 poisons on Marius. Let's strip. Okay, that was enough. He's going to come back anyway. Garrel can get rid of Marius. Bayek is just boring. Hopefully a full strip and stun. No, nothing. We do need to sort out this guy, because otherwise he's just going to keep bringing Marius back. Or you can bring Marius back. Same, but different. I agree, Chief. I absolutely agree. Endaba, welcome, mate. It is Mother's Day, isn't it? Not for us in England, but for every other normal place in the world. It is Mother's Day today. So happy day to all the moms. Got to be careful of the Garrel. We're doing quite well. This never happens on stream. Where are we? We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 8 out of 8 so far. It's got to come to an end soon enough. Steve. Nublet. Probably not that one. The English do Mother's Day about a month ago now. I think it was. Maybe, no, probably a little bit more than a month ago. Tiger, yes, and I got it, and I don't know how I got it, because I definitely didn't win 10 battles in a row, but it popped up. So I'm just going to take it and go, yep, thank you very much. Good man, Endaba. I think that's how I'm playing it. I bought the 1-star soul from the shop when it popped up the other day. And I'm happy to just leave it there. I think that's plenty enough for me. They're going to ban the Fabian. I'm going to ban the... probably the Taras. Maybe the Marishka, depends on who they draft next. If it's Crixia, we are absolutely fucked. Yeah, you got the badge, I remember, Steve. Maybe we'll take away the Taras. Nah, let's just take away the Marishka. I can't be arsed. They banned the Hilvi, not the Fabian. Are you freaking crazy? Tiger, maybe what will happen to you, what happened to me, because I definitely got the badge and I did not win 10 fights in a row. Like, not even a little bit. Okay, everyone locked out except for Predator. We got... let's save the strip. We'll save the A2. We'll get rid of all that shit with Odin. Hopefully get an... oh, that's better. Yeah, let's do it like that. Oh, we got no strip. Absolutely no strip. Lame. Very lame. Normally I don't worry about banning Marishka anymore, but that's only because I've got Garrel. If I didn't have Garrel, I used to be very, very scared of Marishka teams. But I am a little bit concerned about the Taras going before me. Because my Odin is very, very naked. Very naked Odin. So now we've got no revive. And that asshole still has another stack of stone skin. Chief, that's actually a good idea. I think mine's still in Cat's Gaze. That Predator with Berserk on him is not the way. Or is Garrel gonna live long enough? No, she's not. These two need to die. Shit. Okay, we've lost this. We've absolutely lost this. Yep. Good game, Nublet. But yeah, Chief, that makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of hits. That's a lot of chances to steal. Okay, last one. Let's get it. Blood for you. What a name. Is that who I think it is? I can't remember his name. And Dabba, sometimes some nights are like that. We've been really lucky tonight, except for that last fight, but I would say I fucked that up by not changing Garrel's form. But yeah, some nights are just not fun. Pontiff, thank you. I would have never remembered that, ever, literally ever. Crixia and Vestel? I'm so bad with names. Let's actually go Gizmak, ban the Crixia, and let them just burn off any stone skin if they've got it. Nice. Nice, Endaba. Well played, sir. They're going to go Arbes, Pontiff, whatever he does. I can't remember. Oh. I thought he did something else. Butt lifts. Is that the Brazilian version, Chief? Or the UK? Oh, why you leave? We were just about to have a nice time. Ah, but we did get a chest. What we got? Terrible. Ah, press the wrong button. Never mind. Wow, that actually was alright. I think we went 9 out of 10. Yeah, okay. I think that's everything we're going to do tonight. We've done some arena. I'm not touching Curse City. I'm in too much of a good mood for Curse City. So what I'll do is I'll roll out until 3 AM, which is in 2 minutes time. So if anybody has any profound wisdom, jokes, life advice, video requests, that's always a good one. Someone mentioned earlier Dark Fae teams. I'm writing that down. Like, for real, if anyone's actually got any video suggestions, that'd be good, because I'm always sitting here scratching my head going, what do I make a video about? Thanks, Steve. Oh, 100%, Endaba. 100%. That's what they do. Thank you again, Steve. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm in the process of maybe getting a new job. Chief, I'm all ears. The top on all of the clan quests. Funny you say that. I think it would make quite a good rant video, because the quests are just freaking terrible. Like, who in their right mind is going to upgrade 100 uncommon champions to rank 3? Like, Jesus. But yeah, when you're right, when they say do it with a certain faction, or like this, like clear the undead, clear the Fire Knight Castle with all champions from undead. I have actually considered doing that before, so I'm going to take your advice and I'm going to write that motherfucker down. That is a good suggestion, Chief. I like it. You do the 100 champs. Is it misery, or is it actually like an easy one to do? Yeah, Chief, I think that's a really good idea, mate. I will buy you a Brazilian butt lift at Brazilian Butlins. How about that? I'm going to start calling you Chief Kardashian. Which I'm pretty sure makes you Bruce Jenner. That's your new name, Bruce. I was going to do a video on how to make a Titus team, but maybe that can wait. Let's do clan quests first. 100 commons to upgrade to a 6-star. That's good to know. Oh, Chief, that is so true. That I couldn't work out if maybe that was all done as one individual ploy. But it was, well, it wasn't funny, I guess, for the person that got run over, but the South Park episode was funny, at the very least. Uh-oh, watch out. Steve's on the case. Spets, that's super interesting. I've never even considered doing it because I thought it was one of those quests that looks so wildly ridiculous. Because the other ones that I don't get are things like this. Clear Dragon's Lair 200 times. That's a lot of energy. Like a shit load of energy. Yeah, buckle up, buckaroo. Yeah, some of those do something 100 times is a bit of a trick. No, you can't ban the chief. Endaba. Do I think CCs with test server privileges are just as excited as us normies when they pull a champ they've tested? That's a very good question, because I agree with what you said. There is something about that first cherry pop. I don't know. If I ever get access to the test server, there's other things I would want to do. And it probably would not be much to do with champions. It would more be how much can I stress the game out before I find something that it breaks. But yeah, I wonder if it does ruin it a little bit for them. Also, I would be annoyed if I went on the test server and let's say I got to play with Senna, and then I have to go back to my account and I have no Senna. So that would be kind of sad. James Kane, I've been finding the optimizer to be a bit of a pain as of late. It's alright when you're optimizing an individual champion, but when you're trying to do multiple, I find that I don't know, man. I don't know where it takes the gear from, but nowhere good. And I also agree with what Steve just said. And Chief, because I don't know. I doubt it's that much of a revenue stream for them anymore, and I wouldn't blame them for following the money. I don't think they'll stop supporting Raid. I really don't know. I haven't seen... I don't know if I've actually still got him in here. I haven't seen Saf online in a while. No, I haven't got him on here. I don't think. No. Damn, Chief. Oh, is that Tyler? Let's get it. Yeah, I agree, Spets. I 100% agree. Because like you say, yeah, in fact, you nailed it. The fact that they've got people like Nubs on board. Ooh, 6-star Donny. Yeah, and Dabba, someone else mentioned that this stream, unless it was you as well. I will go and watch it. I think it's worthy of a watch. Come on, Marishka. Damn. Who are we going to go for? Let's go... Let's go Empress. I don't actually know if he's built, but we're going to find out. No, Nubs is a real one, man. I really like Nubs. I wish he'd respond to my damn messages, but I do like Nubs. Oh, you took away the Fabian. Oh, that. I have picked the weirdest bunch of champions here, so we will see. What is that buff on Donatello? Oh, it's Fortify. That's it. Yeah, true. I agree. Best to not. Ooh. Ouch. Oh, damn, Chief. I must admit, I'd never even heard of her before. What happened there? Why did Noel do nothing? I feel that, Steve. Why did that freeze not go through? Am I missing something? Okay, let's do something about the Marishka. Yeah, Chief, I've had some major crash outs over Predator fights. Can we... Okay, she's blocked anyway, doesn't matter. Now we got to worry about Predator. Oh, nice. That was lucky as hell. That was so lucky. Good game, Tiger. I got lucky there. Right, I've gone a little bit over time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream around about now. And let's think what's coming out this week. There is a Fire Night epics video. There is a video about some gear rolling, standard. I will try and put something together about Dark Fae and see if I can get that out before Dark Fae drops, which will be... Where are we now? We're at 2 bosses or 1 boss? 1 boss. So I've got 3 days. I'll see if I can get the Dark Fae video out before that. And then, as per Chief's request, we'll do the Clan Quest one. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining. You are all legends. I love you lots. And yeah, I will be streaming Thursday night. Probably Grim Forest Live Arena. Whatever kind of tickles the fancy. Maybe even just a straight up night of Cursed City Pain. It seems to be the theme. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. So thank you very much for coming. Stay tuned. There will be more. And yeah, have a wonderful time. Love you long time. Happy raiding. Peace.